And for like a decade, I tried everything: sober living, treatment facilities, therapy, hypnosis. I tried all of the things, AA, NA. And like I said, when I started doing what I needed to do for myself and not what other people thought I should be doing, that's when it all started clicking for me. My name is Lindsey Best, and I am a yoga instructor, sound practitioner, recovery specialist, and a counselor, and a space holder, a wellness enthusiast, and so much more, really. Um, yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, how authentically are you living right now? Both online and offline. So I would like to say a 10, right? Everybody wants to say 10. Well, I would like to say a 10. But I would probably honestly say online, I would be like a 9.5, just because some things don't need to be aired out online. So I don't put all of my personal business out there. However, I would rate myself on a scale of 1 to 10 as a 9, because I do live my life in line with my values, my morals, and what I truly believe in. So yeah, I would rate a 9. And offline, I would say a 10. I would say that I'm living my life pretty authentically to my beliefs and my values, my morals, and what I want to be in this world. So, yeah. You said yoga helped you find yourself. Who were you before and who are you now? Um, yes, yoga did help me find myself. So I am now, I would say that I'm a pretty strong, purpose driven, passionate, compassionate person that holds space for others on a wellness journey. And who I was before finding yoga, I was lost. I was misunderstood, unpeaceful. Yeah, all of those things. And yoga helped me find myself. It helped me learn about myself. It helped me take time for myself and learn to breathe and to interact with the world around me, and also to hold space for other folks. Um, Yoga is my anchor. So, yeah, yoga sure did help me find myself. So, yoga has given me the opportunity to turn inward, to look at what my values are, what are my hobbies. So, when people think of yoga, oftentimes they think of just the postures and the movement and going to a class. But yoga to me is literally I got chills right now. It's so much more. Yoga is the community, it's the connection between your body, your mind, and your spirit. And when you come to my classes, and when I talk about yoga, I don't just mean the asanas, the postures of it. I mean the philosophy behind it, the Yoga Sutras, the teachings, and as I said before, the community. So, yeah, the yoga community has been softer, a little gentler than other communities that I've come across. So, yeah. Talk to me about your love for yoga and sound healing. What is your mission? Why do you do what you do? Well, I just shared a little bit about yoga. But again, yeah, the reason I love yoga so much is because it gives me that opportunity to turn inward and to reflect on myself, my journey. Um, and it gives me some tools that I didn't have before: the pranayama, the breathing, the all of the sutras, as I said before. Yoga's given me so much. And also the sound healing as well. When I show up to a sound bath as a participant, I get on that mat and I am where I'm at in my journey. There's no need for me to change where I'm at in my journey. Nobody's telling me that I should be doing something faster or slower. It's just a landing place that I can truly just be myself and turn inward on. Um, so yeah, I love both of those modalities so much. And my mission is to continue holding space for others that are on a healing journey or a journey of personal growth. Yeah, so just my mission is to continue holding space for others with compassion and non-judgment and allowing others to show up as they are with no need to change who they are or what they're doing or where they're at. Just show up and be, and for me to guide them, direct them, help them, give them tools to use in their journey. So yeah, why do you do what you do? I do what I do with the yoga and sound healing because it's been so transformational in my own journey. So I truly believe in these modalities. And the reason I do what I do, holding space for others, is because, like I said, it's just been so transformational in my own personal path. So, yeah. You mentioned being in recovery. What are you recovering from? What has recovery been like for you? Yep. So I am in recovery. I'm coming up on 5 years of consistent recovery time. And I am in recovery from substance use disorder, opiate use disorder, particularly. And now I am holding space and helping others in their recovery journey as a recovery specialist and a counselor and a yoga instructor at a couple different rehabs in the Pittsburgh area. So, what has recovery been like for me? I feel like recovery and healing is not a path of linear. It's not a white and black, one size fits all. It is so individualized. And that is exactly what my path has been. For so many years, I was trying to do that black and white path that other folks were recommending me to do. I tried for so long to do it the way other people thought I should do it. But when I started when I found yoga and sound healing and started taking that space and transforming it into my own path of recovery, that's when it started working for me. And for like a decade, I tried everything: sober living, treatment facilities, therapy, hypnosis. I tried all of the things, AA, NA. And like I said, when I started doing what I needed to do for myself and not what other people thought I should be doing, that's when it all started clicking for me. And that's when I was able to take a step back and give myself that time and that space to recover at my own pace without anybody pressuring me to do it a certain type of way. So yeah, it is not a black and white, one size fits all path. It's very individualized, and yeah, so it's been a journey. It's definitely been a journey. So that's what it's been like for me. And I wouldn't change it. Yeah. You're a counselor in CRS. How much of your work comes from what you've personally lived? I would say the majority of it comes from the lived experience. There's, of course, that book knowledge, different research techniques, and different modalities that are therapeutic techniques that, of course, I use that kind of stuff in the work that I do, but the majority of it. So probably I'm thinking like a 70-30 comes from the lived experiences and then 30 from like the book knowledge. Yeah.
Do you feel like by holding space for others' recovery that it's healing you in a way too?
I definitely feel that it keeps me connected for sure. And I would say that because keeps me connected to how things could be if I would go back. Right? So I work in an inpatient facility, so I often see people coming in to detox, and I see the self-destruct and what addiction has caused these individuals. So I know that if I don't continue on this path of healing and this path of recovery and wellness, that I could very well be back at square one in that same boat. So, and also, yeah, it keeps me connected to all of the community. Yeah, for sure.
Is that heavy for you to see people in that space since you've been there before?
I try to, I don't know, is it hard for me? No, I guess I come from more of a place of how can I help them right now. But yes, it does. Like, I work with children, the mothers and daughters, often, and it hurts the most seeing the kiddos go through stuff because of their parents. That saddens me. But really, I try to reframe my focus into how can I help them? How can I help them get better? And I know that I personally have changed so much that the next person, no matter how bad off they are, I know that they have the capabilities of changing too if they want to. So I really try to keep that mindset of just trying to be there to help them instead of letting it eat me up. What is the biggest lesson life is teaching you right now? The biggest lesson that life is teaching me right now is how to be thankful for my past, how to lean into those struggles to turn that power into pain, right? So, me learning to appreciate my past, that is probably one of the biggest lessons that life is teaching me right now. Appreciating my past. For many years, I was like in this mindset of, why did I get dealt this hand? Right? My hand was so much worse than Joe Schmo's. Why did I have to grow up in a single mother home that my father struggled with alcoholism? Why? Like for many, many years. And that kept me in those many years of like wanting to be in recovery, but not knowing how to get it. So when I shifted that mindset of like, okay, yes, you went through some struggles, but that doesn't define me. Those struggles, I now look at them as like, how can I use those struggles to help somebody else? How can I use those struggles to become a better version of myself? So I tried, yeah. So I would say that's what life is teaching me right now. And what are you learning to love about yourself? Um, I would probably say that I am learning to love my resilience because I've stayed the course. I never gave up when it comes to the things that I wanted. Like 10 years ago, it was my dream to be a yoga instructor. It was my dream to be a counselor, to be a CRS, working in the drug and alcohol field. That was my dream. But 10 years ago, I didn't think any of that was possible. All I wanted when I got sober was like, I wanted a cat, I wanted a backyard, and I wanted healthy relationships. That's what I wanted. And look like how much more I've got because of my recovery and yoga. Really, so much more. I wanted those three simple things, really. And like, I've gotten so, so much more than that because I stayed the course and because I was resilient. Yeah. Um, I don't know why I just thought of this, but like in high school, I moved around 4 different times in 2 years. And like, I didn't, then I hated it and I didn't understand how could anything good come of this. And then now in my journey, I'm like, wow, you were resilient. You learned to make new friends in 4 different schools in 2 years. Um, it was like I was salamander. I was able to adapt and color flage and whatever throughout that part of my life. But then now looking back, it's like, wow, that kind of stuff has taught me to be able to walk into any situation and make a friend. And it has taught me to not judge the person that's down the street struggling. So yeah, my resilience is what I would say that I'm learning to love about myself today. How has it felt to be seen in the hot seat? Biggest takeaways, any final thoughts? Um, Empowering, um, a little emotional. Um, I didn't think I would need one of these. I really did not think I was going to tear up or get emotional, but it feels good. It feels good. I feel like I am expressing who I really am and my real values and my real truth. I was a little nervous in the beginning, but yeah, it feels empowering, liberating, empowering. I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be here. Biggest takeaways and any final thoughts. Biggest takeaways is just be yourself and your people will find you. And if they're judging you or if they are throwing shade your way, they're not your people, right? So that's my biggest takeaways. Just to be yourself and yeah. Any final thoughts? Like I said, I'm just grateful to be here.
Grateful to have you.
Yeah, thank you so much.